With one of the most powerful sound sculpting engines ever designed under the hood, a plethora of real-time controllers, and well over 1,000 sounds on board, the Kurzweil PC3K series presents an awful lot to explore, even for those who may be familiar with Kurzweil architecture. Here are a couple of quick start tips that should get you started discovering the PC3K. First, every program has its own short auto demo sequence. This basically allows the person who programmed a sound to demonstrate it for you, letting you hear any sound as it was intended to be played. To hear it, simply push the play button on the sequencer transport's hardware controls. Next, a great deal of life and expression for each program can typically be found in the PC3K's onboard real-time controllers. It's always a good idea to try as many of these as possible, of course, but a faster way to find out what they all do is to hit the Info button under the display, which will take you to a page that details what each controller is assigned to do. Not all controllers are assigned on every program, and some can be quite subtle, or not do anything unless a different controller is enabled, so it will save a lot of time to consult the Info page when auditioning programs. Important note, if you see a scroll bar in the display, that means the controller list continues, and that the scroll wheel or plus-minus buttons will take you up and down the list. Let's look at the Smile Rocky Raccoon piano program located in slot 15. Hitting the Info button shows us that the mod wheel detunes the piano. The SW button engages or disengages a layer that adds a tack sound. Slider C cuts the low EQ, and Slider D changes the frequency being cut, so you can take out bottom end to make the piano sound even more authentic, like an older recording. Scrolling the list using the data wheel reveals that Slider F controls the tack layer's volume, and Slider I increases the program's darkroom reverb effect, adding a wonderful ambience. You can see how easily these controllers can be used to really bring the sound to life and let you quickly tailor the sound in real time to a variety of applications. The front panel is amazingly easy to move around on. A conventional keypad allows for alphanumeric data entry and program selection, and a large scroll wheel and plus-minus buttons offer an additional way to move around the program lists and enter values. Next to that, a set of category buttons provides instant access to commonly used sound groups. Each category button has 8 corresponding programs available, instantly accessed through the dedicated program buttons above the category buttons. A set of cursor controls makes navigating the programming screens effortless, working in conjunction with the 6 soft buttons under the screen and the edit and exit buttons on either side of them to get in and out of the edit menus. On the left-hand side of the instrument, the bank buttons are used to select program banks and toggle organ parameters in KB3 mode. Next, 9 fully assignable sliders open up a world of real-time control, complementing the always handy pitch and mod wheels. A dedicated arpeggiator control and separate SW button, typically used to enable layers and switch effects on and off, round out the front panel's comprehensive control section. 8 more buttons are used to access the 3K's different modes: individual program mode, complex setup mode involving splits, layers, and control of external devices, a convenient quick access mode that lets users set up their own one-touch selections of any group of 10 programs or setups, the extremely powerful effects engine that provides a plethora of configurable studio quality insert and master bus signal processors, MIDI control, master functions, the onboard 16-track sequencer, and access to outboard storage devices. The back panel provides all sorts of control inputs and audio outputs. Next to the headphone jack, main and auxiliary balanced audio outs fed by high-quality D to A converters can act as 2 stereo mixes, 4 mono sends, or a combination of the 2. Inputs for the proprietary Kurzweil ribbon controller, a breath controller, 2 continuous rocker-style pedals, and 3 momentary pedals allow for even more expressive control of the PC3K sound set. SPDIF sync input and digital output connectors round out the audio routing section of the unit. MIDI in, out, and through are provided as well, with the option to switch the MIDI through to a second MIDI out. The The PC3K is also equipped with USB computer and storage ports, allowing direct connection and interaction with DAWs and easy data uploads and downloads right from convenient thumb drives. If you really want to begin exploring adding sounds, go to www.kurzweil.com and navigate to the PC3K's product pages. There, under Downloads, you'll find sample sets that you can load into the flash memory of the PC3K, even including Kurzweil's famous Take 6 vocal samples library. The Kurzweil website also has a whole bunch of resources, including audio examples and video tutorials, to help you further explore and learn this incredibly deep and powerful instrument. We know you'll enjoy taking it for a test drive.